Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. How are you today? Okay, I hope you're well. I hope you're happy. I hope you're ready to just enjoy, relax for a little bit. I have something that I am actually putting in my Etsy shop, and actually it is already in there. I wanted to show this to you real quick. I've decided that I am going to share a lot of my ephemera with others, make it available for other people. I get so many things. Excuse me, I live in an area where I can go antiquing and junking and, that kind of thing. Well, before COVID, I haven't done much at all since, but I have the hopes of that it's going to happen, before too long again. And people gift me some wonderful things as well. And in all honesty, it starts to build up in my shelves, and I get so many. Let me stop and wind back. Rewind. I love to go antiquing or to go junk journaling, journal shopping, flea markets, etc. Under normal conditions, I absolutely love it. And I cannot walk away from a good book area where there's some old looking vintage amazing. I can't walk away. I cannot do this and walk away. I just have to stay, or I start and I come back. And I'm that way with a lot of the ephemera. As a result, I buy books. I don't pay a whole lot for them. I look for bargains, but there's an amazing plethora of books. And so I use them. But I have so many now. And I'm sure maybe my library is a lot smaller than a lot of people's. I don't know. But my space that I have to work with is not huge. It's a closet, a modest closet space that I have to put all of my books and ephemera. And so I need to clear out because it's actually starting to stifle my creativity, if I'm being honest. I'm finding that I'm getting frustrated because I don't remember where everything is, and I go in to look for something and it takes me forever to find it, and it's neatly on bookshelves, but each and every book and why I bought it I forget. And so I've decided that I'm going to start periodically putting in my Etsy shop some ephemera and share things more than I have in the past. So, sorry for that long-winded intro, but this is what you will be receiving if you choose to purchase one of these packages. I only have 5. I can put more together, things will vary, obviously, but I thought I'd give this a try. And maybe people have amazing ephemera already and they don't need anything. So we'll see. If the sets don't sell, then it's like, okay, that's cool. I just have lots of stuff. Then I can donate, anyway. Okay, so let me tell you about some of this stuff. So I went to a vintage outdoor market sale, and this guy had these old receipts. They were stapled together, and it's from 1973 and 1974. And it was just like, I love those. So that you will be getting 4 of these. No, I believe you're getting 5. 4 or 5, I can't remember. You will be getting 5 of these. I think this is, I think, just a sec. I'm pretty sure it's 5. And look at some of these. It looks like mice at one point may have tried to eat this, and the paper clip where it was all, put together. So you'll be getting 5 of these. You'll be getting 5 of these cards. And of course, obviously, not every set has this very same stuff, but it will be 5 different sales receipts. It'll be 5 different, these are inventory tags. And this is 5 too. There, oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be 5 and 5. So, you'll be getting 5 of those, and these are really nice, heavy cardstock. So, some of them, I believe most of them are written on, at least at the top here. But you can do amazing things with those. You will also be getting 10 of these little coupons. And I believe this is something like 1.5 inches or 1.75 inches by just slightly over 2 inches. I found these in an antique store. Obviously they were given for something, and some of them are more messed up than others. And you will be getting 4 or 5, it just depends, of board pieces. Not board pieces, these are the mortgage cards from the Monopoly game, but these are an old version. So, you will also be getting 1 of these Saver Stamp books. These have 32 pages in them, and these are those old, you collect the S&H green stamps, savers. I don't know what actually went in this particular book, or where this was. Where I lived at the time, it was S&H green stamps, but I know across the country there were lots of different ones. And so this is a lot of pages for you to do your amazing, delicious stuff. Okay, then we have some dictionary pages, and these came from a small dictionary, and I'm trying to think of the age of this. It seems like this was in the late 1800s, early 1900s, these pages. And you can tell by the color that they are extremely vintaged, but these are wonderful to work with. And then she said, and then we have this German book pages. You will get 5 of these. I've used these quite a bit. Well, I've used most everything that I'm showing you, except I haven't used the Monopoly pieces yet. And you can see the age on these as well. But this is, for those of you that are in the United States, obviously, this is a foreign German book pages. These are great. And then you will also receive 5 double pages oops, of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of another dictionary. And these are smaller. I love these sizes because they're So adaptable. These work so great in journals and whatnot. Anyway, so you get 5 sets or double pages of those. And then you will also get, it's either 4 or 5, I can't remember. Looks like 5 pages of this German poetry. And these are a lighter page. Ooh, it's just silky smooth, and you can see, look at this amazing aging on this. These are so wonderful, and this is all, everything that I'm selling, these are not copies. None of these are copies. This is real ephemera from my books and whatnot. And then we have, I love dictionaries, and I have many. And so I have another 5 pages of this larger size of dictionary pages, and the pages will be various. I mean, you know, obviously they're not all going to be in the C's or whatever, but they're all vintage. They're going to be in the same type of paper and everything. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4 or 5? I think it's 5. Yes. For the most part, I did 5s if I could. Just a wonderful book page that would be good for altering, doing whatever you want to do with it. This is a beautiful cream color. I love that. And then we move on to our postage stamp. They print these manual or books that have all the different stamps of the world. And this is an old edition, obviously. But you will receive 5 pages. They'll be different. This one says China, but they'll be different countries or whatnot. But you'll get 5 of those pages, and these are wonderful too. Well, actually, I'm not selling to anything that I think is crappy. I love all this stuff. Okay, now moving on. This is a ledger page. It's huge, and I put all the sizes are in the description on my listings, but this is something like 17 or 19 inches long and 14 or 15 inches. And these are in the year somewhere in the 1920s, obviously, because that's what it says for the year 1920. So you've got this, and these are blank. And then on the other side, you can see it has assessment roll for the township of. And these are nice sturdy pages, ledger pages. But for shipping purposes, obviously, I couldn't, get that big a size. So I folded them. So that's that. And then we have what they call the world's largest novelty house in Chicago. This is an old catalog of just kind of a whatnot, maybe like a finger hut or something like that. And so it's just various pages that you're going to get with that. And I believe that is also 5. No, this is looking more. Oh, this one is actually 12. This is 12 pages that you will get. So pictures on both sides, lots of fun things for ephemera. And then you will get an entire magazine, National Geographic. If you've ever looked through these magazines, they are fabulous, and they're not cheap. They are wonderful. And this one is 2009. That's kind of the range that all of these are. And then in the National Geographic, you'll also get this amazing map. I mean, this is pretty cool stuff. But I just can't use all this stuff up. And I figure, it needs to go to other amazing artists, and, not that I'm amazing. I mean, I'm not. I think you know what I mean, but, for other art purposes. Okay. And then continuing on, we have another ledger book page. I came across these in a kind of a flea market style shop. I about died when I came across that ledger page that I showed you previously in the book. And then this was another book. And these were not cheap. These books were expensive. But I wanted it. And I felt like they would be fabulous. It's just the paper, it's so sturdy. This one is 1940, it says here. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, these are tax records. I just, I love them. So you'll get one of those, and of course it's been folded for shipping. And then I included 3 pieces of my piano paper that I have already attached the tracing paper to, so that it's easy to work with. And this takes a bit of time, but this gives you some wonderful pieces. You can make envelopes with these. You can use it for backgrounds, for collaging, or tuck spots or pockets, whatever you want to do. But I took the time and effort to unroll that, the piano paper roll. That it's very fragile. And so I have a video on how I do this. If you go to my playlist, if you're interested in learning how to do that. Excuse me. So this is pretty cool too. And then, look at this, you guys. This is Braille paper. It's a heavy craft paper, and it's Braille. Oh, this texture is fabulous. Oh, it's so amazing. So amazing. Okay. I love this stuff. It was a little hard for me to share this, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. It was like, ooh, that's why you only get one. Because I don't have very many, but I did want to share. Okay. And then we have the ever wonderful 3-ring notebook paper. But this happens to be vintage. You can see by the color, this is very old. And you get 5 sheets of that. And it's got the holes there. And I came across this amazing type manual. The old typing manuals? Did any of you guys ever take typing on the real, the typewriter before it was a keyboard? I did. And so this was really, really fun when I came across this. So I wanted to give a couple of sheets of those to share with you guys. Oh, now we're coming to one of my most favorite. As I turn each one over, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite. Just a sec. Let me take a drink. Okay. I found this amazing. I found 2 old books in an antique store. And I didn't know what language this was. And I have posted parts of this, and I've been told by people that this is an Old Dutch language. Very, very old. This is in the 1700s, early 1800s. It's old. But the paper is stunning. Oh, I use this a lot. I absolutely love it. Look how aged that paper is naturally. Oh, this is just, I just, oh my word. This is fabulous. And I just fell in love with it. And the book was expensive, but it was like, I've got to have that paper. And so I bought this and another book. But I think this is my favorite because of the font. I mean, look at this font, you guys. It's just fabulous. Okay, anyway. So there are 8 pages, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 8 sheets, I guess. It'd be double that on pages, but 8 sheets of this. And then you're going to get 2 ledger pages. This is heavy ledger paper. This isn't what you buy now, although it may look, somewhat similar. But this I would say is probably from around the 1940s, 30s, 40s. And the book opens up this way, the ledger book that I bought with these pages that, that hook up on the side here, on the left-hand side. So you get 1 green and 1 yellow sheet of that. And I believe they all have some writing on them. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so next in line, you're going to get 1 page of my ceramic textbook that I bought in a college bookstore several years ago. And it's a great weight, great texture, and look at these images. I mean, this is fabulous stuff, guys. Okay, are you tired yet? I am. I need to hurry and get through this, get this video up. Look at this. This goes in one of those long ledger books, but it's the plain paper. It's heavy like a cardstock. You can see the aging on it, and you can see where it goes in the ledger book with those posts, those 2 posts. And it's just plain, but it's magnificent. Just so I wanted to share that. And then this is my other favorite ledger book that I bought in the flea market. This, I just can't believe that the county even did this. That they just got rid of these. This is mortgage. Anyway, records of mortgages in the state of Michigan. You guys that live in the state of Michigan, this county, they got rid of these amazing ledgers. Why? But I'm so grateful to be the recipient of one of these books. This is fabulous. And of course, I had to fold it. And this makes like 2 regular sized sheets of paper, maybe even a smidgen larger. But this is wonderful. So you get 1 of those. And then you're going to receive a couple of pages. Is it just 2? I think so. Yeah. It's actually a double sheet. This came from a Montgomery Ward's catalog that I was able to get a hold of. And so you'll receive 1 of those double pages. And next we have more dictionary pages, but the dictionary size, as you can see, has increased tremendously. We're going on the large size now. So you get 5 pages of this, which is pretty fabulous. This one's got this. Yours may or may not have that on it. Just depends. And we're almost done, guys. So then I have 4 double pages of music. Nice weight. Really nice weight. So you'll get 4 of these. 2 are a lighter cream and 2 are a deeper cream. And then lastly, but not least, you're going to get a folded atlas page, large. And the sizes, you can go to my Etsy listing to get all of the sizes on these. Okay. Okay, I'm worn out now. So, just to let you know, this is what I am listing. Now, if there's anything that you are looking for in particular on ephemera that I might have, I can certainly check and see if it's something that I have, number 1, and number 2, if I'm willing to let it go. and I will certainly get back with you on that. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of different things, and I just wanted to share them, you guys. I just want to share my bounty. All right, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely day. Fabulous, lovely, a lovely, fabulous day. Until next video, bye guys.